I'd like to call to stage General Valenzuela.
What a tremendous honor and a privilege to have each and every one of you here tonight, particularly those veterans who served their country, who answered the call to duty. I salute you, and I also thank the family members who sacrificed, who gave of themselves, who gave of their families, so that the veterans could go off and serve their country. So not only to the veterans, but to the families as well. So again, thanks to the veterans, thanks to the families. How about C.J. Emmons? What an American. So would y'all please rise and join me in the national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
In the Marine Corps, that was awesome, right? That was awesome. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate it, buddy. We'll get you into the next American Idol if you weren't there already. Listen, if that doesn't make you proud, nothing else will. Nothing will. If you were in the Marine Corps, you would go hoo-wah. But if you're in the Army, you go hoo-wah. Okay, listen, I'm not the host as much as I'd like to be. I don't get paid enough. But we have two folks that are real heroes in the comedy arena. Male and female, Paul Rodriguez, you probably heard about him. He served in the United States Air Force, so we owe him one as a veteran. A great comedian, well-known, has been in all kinds of places and has done extremely well after he left the United States Air Force. He'll be on with a lovely lady by the name of KIKI MELENDEZ. So if you'll join me for a round of applause for Paul and KIKI.
Officer on deck, General Valenzuela. That's the first Latino general I've ever met. Let's hear it for Valenzuela. The only vatos I ever saw with a star were from Texaco. I'm a Yankee Doodle vato, born on the Cinco de Mayo. This show is for all the young men and women who have given the last measure of their devotion for this country. Wherever they may be, may God bless their souls. For all the Latinos, this is for my tío Jesse Rodriguez, who lost his life in Vietnam in '67. Que Dios te bendiga. To all the African American men who fought for freedom that they didn't have at home at the time. This is for all of us here. One thing I learned, because I was in the Air Force, we were the proud, the blue, the one with the clean nails. We didn't go, or ah. We let the Marines do that. We weren't the most macho. We were the best well kept, you know. I didn't run to the obstacle course because it drizzled that day. We weren't the brawn, we were the brains. Well, at least I was. I served my country proudly. This is to all the men who didn't get a deferment, who didn't go to Canada, who didn't burn their draft cards. This is who it's for. This is for you. That's right, for all the Mexican Americans who went there proudly, wearing the red, white, and blue. There was no green, there was no red. There was all of us. All of us. I had the privilege of being in the United States Air Force. I passed the test. Thanks to a Chinese guy sitting next to me. God bless him. I copied everything but his name. They showed my scores. They said, whoa, by God, a brown one's got the score. They put me in a very secure, I can't even talk about it now. They put me in a room with a bunch of machines. I don't know what I was doing, but nobody could go in there, so my officer would come in there. What are you doing? I said, I can't tell you. 6 years of doing nothing, God bless America. I served my country in Iceland. They sent me to Iceland. I'm a Mexican. I'm a tropical creature. What am I doing in Iceland? It was cold. I was shaking like a chihuahua. But it was fun. That's right, life, it was all about, veterans. America really doesn't appreciate. It breaks heart when you see homeless veterans on Venice Beach. You see a lot of them. They deserve better than this. This country made a promise, a commitment. We owe them that. Every time I see people who say thank you for your service, I go, I would rather than thank you, make a check out. I can't pay the rent with a thank you. A lot of them, they served with distinction, and I think they have been forgotten. That's enough preaching. I'm talking about Donald Trump. This man, the comedian in me loves the man. The Mexican me has problemas with him. He's talking nonsense. I'm going to make the Mexicans build the wall. Yeah, right. We're the only ones in construction. You want to impress me? Have the white people build a wall. It'll take a long time. You're going to have union problems, workman's comp. Have Chinese people with a wall. We'll just step right over it, right? I'm going to make the Mexicans build a wall, and I'm going to make them pay for it. Good luck. You ever try to collect rent from one of us? You're going to need a co-signer, baby. I'll tell you what, Donald, I know my people. We're going to build that wall, all right, and we're going to throw in a tunnel for free. Because we are crafty. When it comes to immigration, it's a Diana Ross song for us. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low. You know damn well ain't no river wide enough. Let's get used to it. Let's like Rodney King says, let's just get along, damn it. Because you know what? America is America because all of us, our ancestors, unless you're a Native American, we all came from somewhere. We came here to live behind guarded gates and communities. We came here to make America what it is. There's no country like this. I've been all over the world. I get deported once in a while. Every nation is represented here. You know, they want to say Mexicans coming here illegally. Listen, we're not the only ones coming here. We're the only ones that have a picture of us coming here. On the border of Tijuana, there's a little family like that. He's dragging his old lady, and he's got a little kid with trenzas. Who else could that be? Come on, we're not the only ones coming here. Where's the picture of an Asian couple at the beach with a tsunami wave after them, huh? I've been to the border of Canada. Where's the picture of the illegal Canadians coming in here with their sweaters folded and their hockey sticks? Everybody's coming here because this is a great country. This is it. This is a country of opportunity. You can be something if you can, get the GI Bill going back. That's what you can do. That's right. I was proud to wear the uniform because women love a man in a uniform. Not every uniform, because when I used to deliver for Domino's, it was very scarce, But after all, anytime somebody tells you, well, why don't you go back to where you came from? You know where I came from? I came from Lackland Air Force Base. That's where I came from. You weren't asking me for my green card when I was in Thailand. You didn't ask me there. Right now as I speak, and those of you watching me on television, we want to send you a big Dios te bendiga, God bless to all of the servicemen who are overseas in some forgotten place, making sure that we can play basketball, that we can go to enjoy a hot dog with our families. You know, freedom ain't free. A lot of people take it for granted. They're talking about Al Qaeda. They're talking about ISIS. ISIS, I ain't scared because I'm straight out of Compton. I'd like to see ISIS come to El Segundo and Rosecrans. Wait a minute. They say they got to tighten that border because ISIS, them Arabs might come through there. Don't worry. We can spot an Al Qaeda member from far away. We're your best guard dogs. You'll be out there going, hey, you Holmes, you with the Aladdin shoes, eh? Is that your carpet? Where you from? I am from Guadalajara. Guadalajara? What's your name? Juan? What's your last name? Jimenez? No, Holmes. You're not Juan Jimenez, eh? Can you sing the Chino Japonés song? No. Chino Japonés. It's a little rhyme we have, showing love for our Asian friends. This is what makes America great. We're able to talk about everybody. This country right here gives you the freedom to talk about other people that hopefully are not in the room at the time. Because let me tell you who. In this country, you can worship any God you want. Make up your own God. Or go to one of the religions. Me, myself, I'm Catholic by the grace of God and because my mother, that's how she wanted it, you know. You could be any religion. The only thing that I say is you even have the right not to believe in God. And that's a sacred. You don't even have to believe in God. I happen to believe in God because I wouldn't know what to holler when I'm having good sex. Oh, you non-existent being is not going to get anybody turned on. That's why God put all the most sensitive, nerves right down there where it counts so we can holler his name as far as I'm concerned. And I holler quite a bit. That's right. Even if they shut down the borders, there will still be plenty of Chicano here. You know why? Because our women are beautiful. And our men are sexually irresponsible. You can't get us to wear protection for nothing. I can't. They don't make them my size. I don't feel nothing. I don't want to say I'm a good lover, but nobody's complained yet. I go out with deaf women. I don't like skinny women. Oh, they're always cold and shaky. No, I like big women. I like a ruca who can give me some backup in a bar fight. That's what I find sexy. Kind of woman who can jump in and threaten my assailant. Someone who can say, hey, leave him alone. He's got to go to work and he's got 2 babies. The kind of woman who can push a car while I'm in the car, I find that erotic. If you can change a tire, I'm all excited. No skinny women. I want a woman to be a woman. Oh, the love of my life was this Samoan girl. Oh, don't get me started. I miss her. They don't come any bigger than that. I've checked. Oh, God, I lost her to the NFL draft. Híjola. She's with the Bears. Not the football team, the actual Bears. La ruca shaved her back. Oh, she's exciting. Love comes in many flavors. That's what's great about America. You don't have to just date one kind. Yeah, you can date out of your race. I know I've been used by white women. White women use me all the time. They go to their parents, Mom, Dad, I asked you for a car. You said no. I want you to meet Pablo. Then I come out and go, hey, Mr. Jenkins. Next thing you know, she's got a car and I have a ride. That's what America is. Our revolution is in the bedroom. Because if you're a Mexican lady and you bring a white guy home, your mother is more than okay with that. She's on the phone bragging about, ay, sí, se llama Patrick. He's got blue eyes, he's Irish, he's Catholic. Un pinche leprechaun. Oh, yeah, of course she's going to be a homeowner. Come on, no problem with escrow. You bring a black guy home. Ay, Dios mío, no sé qué pasó. Ay. Sure, the sex is going to be awesome, but she's got to get up and go to work sometime. Because you know what they say once you go black? You never get child support. That's what they say. Hey, ay, Dios mío. Hey, I'm here to create racial tension. That's all right. We can make fun of everybody. We can talk about each other in a wholesome way. Before I go any further, are there any Muslims here? Great, let's cover these bastards. You know what I'm saying here is, hey, don't get excited. I found that Mexicans, we got like 15% terrorist blood. The Moors invaded Spain for 800 years. You know, we Mexicans have about 15 to 10%, I figure, because we love firecrackers. We do. We don't want big explosions just to blow a finger off. That's all. You know, we don't want to change your religion. We want to come in and be your friend. Because when you marry into a Mexican family, you marry the whole family. That's right. That's our infiltration. You know, we find a guy named Patrick, boom. Or if we find a girl named Heather, boom, we're there. That's right. Next thing you know, we're part of your credit rating. We're co-signing. We're becoming friends. My sister's married white, you know, they had dreams of owning a house, and they do it. The Loba, the Azteca blood is strong, man. I have little nephews, you know, they're white on the outside, but they're brown. They stand like us. They go, órale, tío, you know. They look like Canelo Alvarez, the red-haired boxer, hey. They make you flinch. They go, hey, my God, why are they so violent? Hey, I don't know, it's a bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, today you're going to have a great show. You know, you're going to have comedians here giving their all. And all you veterans out there, you deserve this. You deserve this. Don't let nobody tell you. That's right. Make sure you vote. You know, President Obama is leaving. I don't know why anybody would want to be president. It'll age you. The man came in looking like Denzel Washington. Now he looks like Uncle Ben on the rice box. Don't nobody. Oh, man. Yeah. I think Hillary should win. There should be a woman. They run everything else. I want Hillary to win for one reason. I want her to have her own intern. Yes. You go, intern? I thought she said my turn. Yay. I could just see her there behind the desk signing a declaration. Pedro under the desk. All of a sudden, holy guacamole. That Mexican is fast. Of course, you got some Bernie people here. Bernie people. Feel the burn. He's too old. I don't think he feels anything. Let me tell you something. If you vote for Bernie, you're voting for the vice president. I'm telling you. All the vice president has to do is sneak up on him and go, boo! We have another election. Yeah, here you go. But we have the right to vote. We can vote for who we like. This is the freedom. It's a right. People have died for that right. Get over there and vote. Don't be going, oh, I can't. You know, my favorite soap is on. No, I said, get out there. Cast your vote upon the waters. The Bible says that, something like that. I don't know because I don't read. I'm a part of the public education system, you know. All in all, it's my privilege to be here. I want to introduce to you my co-hostess. She is Latina. She is from the Dominican Republic, which is what happens when you get a Cuban and a Puerto Rican that have children. Oh, muy peligroso. I like her. She's hot. She's sexy. She's intelligent, and she's the kind of woman I like. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. But anyways, please welcome KIKI Melendez.
Yeah.
All red and
Hello,
hot.
my beautiful people.
Mira.
Oh my God, qué gente tan bella. I love it. Oh, Paul, I just
KIKI,
love.
Dios mío, Dios mío.
I love men in uniform, Paul.
Did Ross have a fire sale? Mira nomás.
What happened to your Domino's uniform?
Let me tell you something. I don't wear a tie for nobody unless I'm going to court, but I wear it for the veterans. It shows respect.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
Paul.
We look like a wedding cake from a satanic wedding.
Paul, you were supposed to be up here for 3 minutes.
I did
and
3 minutes.
And you did like 30 minutes, okay? So I am not.
Excuse me for boring people.
I'm not smoking pot with you because you bogarted my set, okay?
Hey, marijuana, that's another gift Latinos brought to this country. Come on, marijuana, that's not Scandinavian. From us to you.
Well, we got to get the show started, Paul.
Look,
Come on,
I just want to tell you, I don't use drugs, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need drugs. I sell drugs, so see me after the show.
We are
Marijuana will mess with your memories. Sometimes I forget to
Cállate,
smoke.
coño, cállate. Dios mío. Okay.
She said coño, which means elbow.
Our first performer is a national touring comedian and a crowd favorite. Everybody loves this guy. He's all over town, all over the clubs, and
he's all over my head.
He's part of Comedy Stir Fry and DreamLoop.com. Ladies and gentlemen,
give
are
it
you
up,
ready?
give it up. It's not
Please
easy doing this. I just
give
proved
a big
it.
hand for Tony Vinn.
Come on, Tony Vinn. Come on, baby.
Thank you. Thank you. Give it up for Paul and KIKI, everybody. Yes. Yes. Thank you for having me. How you guys doing? Yeah? Thank you for having me at the beautiful Hollywood American Legion in front of you veterans. Appreciate it. Thank you for your service. Without you guys, my family wouldn't be here, so thank you very much. Having a good time tonight? Are we drinking? Are they letting us drink in here? Oh, boy. I don't like to drink around like a lot of military people, all right? Because if you guys get a little rowdy, you guys get a little wild, you like to party a lot. I'm a lightweight. If I start drinking, I'll pass out. I know one of you guys will probably come up and draw a penis on my face, right? Right? Probably you. You look like a jerk, sir. Are you? What part of the military are you? What branch? Huh? Oh, yeah, Marine Corps. He's definitely going to draw a penis on my face. I know those guys. Yeah. That won't even bother me, though. What will bother me is because I'm Asian, you'll draw mine a lot smaller than everyone else's here. Yeah, you know you will. Yeah, wake up tomorrow in the morning and be like, oh, come on, guys. You can at least make it bigger than my eyebrow, right? I got to lie to everyone. People are like, hey, Tony, is that a tiny penis on your face? I'm like, yeah, sure, but it was a regular-sized penis. I tried to wash it off. The water was cold and the ink shrunk. Right? Yeah. What a terrible stereotype to have, man. How the heck did my people get stuck with that one, right? Just a stupid stereotype that makes no sense. But then I started thinking, my people got stuck with all the dumb stereotypes out there. You heard this one? People think we look alike. The Asians all look alike. Not just similar, people think we look exactly the same. Like we're golden retrievers. You know how you see one golden retriever, it looks just like another golden retriever? Well, apparently when you see a Korean eating a golden retriever, it looks like another Korean eating a golden retriever. That's right, that's a good joke. That's a good joke. Another stupid one. People think we all can't drive, right? Yeah, that one's true. That one's completely true. Completely true. If you get an Uber tonight and your driver's Asian, just get out, right? You're much more safer hitchhiking home with an axe murderer. Don't put us behind the wheel of a car or anything for that matter. Like those planes that just disappeared in Malaysia, Normally, like when planes crash, people are concerned, but they were Asian planes, so no one gave a crap, right? They're just like, yeah. People think we all know karate. How stupid is that one? We all know. Are you serious? We all know. Now, to be fair, I do know Taekwondo, but that's just the name of a black kid in my neighborhood, right? But karate, are you serious? Are you serious? People think here's how stupid that one is. Karate's not genetic, okay? It's not hereditary. We're not all born knowing how to wax on and wax off. But I promise you, every single day, someone comes up to me and they ask me if I know karate. They're like, hey, Tony, do you know karate? Do you know kung fu? Do you know how to fly from tree to tree to tree, like Crouching Tiger? is your name Jackie Chan? I'm like, no. I don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know karate, and I wish you'd stop asking me that because that's kind of racist, Dad. Right? He's always like, Tony, why are you so angry? I don't know why I made him a Japanese samurai. He speaks perfect English. I don't know why I did that. He's like, Tony, why are you getting so angry? Maybe people are just asking you if you know a particular style of fighting. I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. But how often do you go up to a person of another race and ask them if they know style of fighting that's stereotypical to their ethnicity, right? You don't go up to Mexicans, ask them if they ever cut anyone with their rooster. You don't ask them that, right? You don't ask black people if they ever bust a cap in a punk-ass bitch, right? And you don't go up to white people and ask them if they ever unfriend anyone on Facebook, right? Because that's how white people fight. That Becky's such a bitch, I'll show her. Click, 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 click. With tiny penis, that's the worst stereotype, man. It's the worst one ever. When that's your stereotype, you start getting jealous of other people's stereotype, right? You start thinking, man, why can't people think that about us? Why can't people think we do this, right? Like a lot of people are afraid like Muslims are terrorists. We can be terrorists, okay? A lot of people think Jews are cheap. We can be cheap, you know? A lot of people think Polish people are stupid. We can be cheap. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the one stereotype we're jealous of the most is that of the black man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, black men, you don't know how lucky you are. Where my people got stuck with the short end of the stick, apparently you got the whole tree, all right? I'm Tony Vin. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you for your service.
Wow, you are awesome, Tony Vin. Give it up for Tony Vin! Mi gente, how are you doing? Ooh, you're hot, baby. I need your number later. Okay. Hey, guys, I just came back from a survey. They were asking, like, all Californians if illegal immigration is a problem. So 20% said yes, and 80% said, ¿qué? ¿De qué coño tú me estás hablando? But you know, immigration is not the problem in this country, people. You know what the problem is? That all you guys want 00 skinny bitches. That's what the problem is. You need women with chichos, mira, rolls of fat. Look, who is gonna save you in case of an emergency? Come touch that there, right there, come on. Mira, who's gonna say, oh my God. Qué bueno este ese hombre. Okay, anyway. Who's gonna save you in case of an emergency? Is a 00 skinny bitch with like chicken legs gonna save you? No! This leg can save you and your entire family. There is enough meat here to feed UNICEF. So I just want you to remember that, people. Oh, my chonchitas, yo! I love you. Okay. We have so many people ready to entertain you. This is such a beautiful cause. Our next comedian is the founder of Crosshairs. Crosshairs? Okay. Comedy and scene on Showtime and Comedy Wars. I want you to give a warm welcome to Anthony Torino, named after a Ford. Thank you, Anthony.
I just walked into the restroom, my pants around my ankles, and I was like, is this the transgender bathroom? All those guys just stopped pissing like that. 2 sports hernias. It was beautiful. I loved it. I'm in Hollywood. I can't believe it. Hollywood. The beautiful people. Everybody keeps asking me, where are you from? I don't fit in, evidently. I'm from San Antonio. Yeah. 7th fattest city in America. Yeah, I'm at the airport on the way here. I'm walking through the parking garage, and I see a big girl in a smart car. Yeah. And on her other foot, she had a Mini Cooper. That's a big woman. My buddy doesn't like those jokes. Like, I like big girls. I'm a chubby chaser. You heard of that? Chubby chaser? They're running? But I never guessed. I had to wear my bandana. I'm a little shaky. I'm just getting over the stomach flu. Anybody had it? Horrible, right? Vomiting, diarrhea. That's not even the worst part. The worst part about the stomach flu, I lost my fart confidence. Okay. All right, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I've been farting 50 years. I have the stomach flu for 5 days. Now I got to go to fart rehab. Take it one fart at a time. Right? You know, like, oh, I got to fart. You got to go in the bathroom, sit down. Like, oh, okay. That was a good one. All right, okay. Couple days pass. You haven't used a bathroom on yourself. You're like, all right, I'm going to walk around the yard. If I poop on myself, only the dog's going to know. A few more days pass. You're like, okay, now I'm out of Gatorade and tissue paper, right? Need to go to Walmart. I'm like, I hadn't soiled myself in 5 days. I felt safe. Drove to Walmart. As soon as I stepped foot in Walmart, I'm like, oh, man, I got to fart. And you can fart in Walmart because, you know, it already smells like a fart. I did. I'm like, oh, clean up on aisle 7. Relapse. Horrible. Got up here a couple days ago. We went out early yesterday morning in a rental car, watched the sunrise in California. On the way back, I get a $400 ticket in a school zone. Yeah. And I didn't hit but 2 kids. That's $200 a kid. Plus the first kid, I barely grazed him. But that second little Mexican kid, ooh, I knew I hit him hard because there was candy everywhere. People are like, that's a racist joke. That's a piñata joke, okay? When a piñata writes me, I'll stop telling that joke. But I'm not without compassion, right? I saw the kid laying there on the ground, leg twisted, there was a little bit of blood. I ran up to him like, what do you want me to do? He's like, call 911. I'm like, oh, sorry, cell phone use is prohibited in a school zone. Walk it off, mija. You're going to be fine. I'm originally from Alabama. My relatives can't believe I'm in Hollywood. Like, you're going to be out there, visit the Beverly Hillbillies. I'm like, they're not real. They're not real. Right, I hate visiting them. I go every Christmas time, right? As soon as I get there, they're hunters. I don't hunt. Right? Hey, I'm going to take you hunting. I'm like, I don't want to hunt. You eat meat, don't you? You eat meat? I'm like, yeah, I eat meat. Well, somebody's got to hunt and kill that meat you're eating. I'm like, so what are you're hunting cows and chickens? Because that's what I'm eating. Or I can see this moron with his rifle and his cow blind. Here it comes. Shh. Here. Pow, pow, pow. I missed. It's moving too fast. I need another beer. Hurry up. Right. We're going to hunt deer. I'm not hunting deer. Beautiful animals. I'm not hunting deer. Forget it. They're overpopulated. Right? Doesn't it? We got to kill them. They're overpopulated. Really? There's 8 billion of us. Maybe we're overpopulated. How about that? Right? This was a big meadow and a field, and now we put up a bunch of buildings and roads, and we're like, they're in our way. Right? How arrogant are we? Right? How arrogant are we about that? That is just absolutely ridiculous that they are in our way. I mean, because you ever hit a deer? You ever be out in the night and you ever hit a deer in your car? What do you say? Oh, that deer froze in the headlights. Look in that deer's eyes. That's not fear. That deer's like, come on, punk, make my day. Right? That's when you go in the woods, you don't see a deer dead of a natural causes or cancer, because when a deer gets sick, the other deer like, come on, Timmy, let's go out in the road and see if we can take a couple of these damn humans out with you. That deer's a hero. You go back to his house, you go in his den, on his wall, he's got like a Ford F-150 grill, Silverado tailgate. Thank you. Spend time with your relatives, they got kids. And when you're around kids, you're like, oh, God, thank God I didn't have kids. I didn't make that mistake. Because these kids these days, I'm going to say it, they're softer. Y'all agree? Softer. And it starts with the whining as soon as they get in school. I don't like this standardized testing. I don't like it. It's biased. Standardized testing is biased. And it is biased towards smart kids. Smart kids do good on standardized testing. It's the idiot in the back of the room with a number 1 pencil. Like, how do I shade this circle? Like, where the hell did you get a number 1 pencil from? Did you whittle that in shop class, you idiot? And a couple years later, I feel awkward with confrontation. Now they get in junior high, I was like, I'm not good with word problems. Well, then you're going to be a miserable adult then, aren't they? Because adulthood is one continuous word problem sprinkled with confrontation. Not once in my adult life has someone asked me a multiple choice question. Not once. Not one time has someone come up to you and go, hey, the hell are you looking at? A, the majestic architecture. B, my blue eyes. Or me. Hadn't happened once. Y'all have been wonderful. Thank you. My name's Anthony Torino.
I said, let's hear for Anthony Torino, huh? Somewhere out there, there's a white supremacist going, you know, maybe we're wrong. I don't know, you know. This guy is a comedian. He's been a comedian for a while. This next guy I'm going to introduce to you is very dear to my heart because he and I have one thing in common, a waitress at Denny's. But this man, he's an icon. Many of you remember, you know, Ward and June. What show am I talking about, huh? Ward? Well, you know, they didn't have no Latino neighbors at the time, but I used to watch him, you know. I like the way Ward would come in and ask where the beaver is. My father was different. He had 12 kids. He knew. You know, one of the things that I remember, some of you will get these jokes on the way home. Too fast, I'll slow it down. Anyways, he is an icon. He's one of the longest lasting television series back when television was black and white and so are the Academy Awards. Let's please welcome. Ooh, you're like an East German judge. Please welcome Jerry Mathers, ladies and gentlemen. He was in the Air Force. You were Air Force?
Air Force.
I was Air Force.
6 years.
6 years. Yeah, we had the dullest uniforms. When I would go on leave, people thought I was TWA.
You would have made good TWA stewardess.
I am a stewardess.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so excited to be here to help honor our veterans. While I did serve in the Air Force, I never saw action, but I'm proud of the tremendous work our veterans do every day around the world. Veterans are the best people in the world, and I think we all know that. You know, boot camp is hard to get through, and then it gets better. It was my pleasure to introduce a warrior who is a 10-year U.S., and they broke the teleprompter. So, see, I'm an old-time actor. Marine veteran, and today a full-time student. And entrepreneur, Patricia Hall.
Hi, Jerry.
Hello, Patricia. You didn't think I was going to get you up here, did you?
No, I did not.
I understand you struggled with homelessness, but today you are back in school in order to make a difference. Can you tell me what drives you?
Yes, Jerry. I am back in school, and I find myself doing these things, even though I'm 100% disabled United States Marine Corps veteran. Thank you. I'm thriving in spite of a traumatic brain injury. I'm also a survivor of military sexual trauma. After sustaining a career-ending injury, I found myself falling through the gaps of the cracks by our government, without access to benefits and medical. I've endured a struggle that I did not envision after serving my country honorably. But with hard work and perseverance, I started my own company, Fizz Bubbles, and I find myself on the verge of attaining my degree. I'm also the outreach director for Think a Vet. It is my passion to ensure that no other veteran must endure the same struggles that I have. It's with that hope and vision that together we can make a difference.
Well, let's introduce our next performer, who is an American hero, seriously wounded in Iraq, and now spreads joy and hope through his love of stand-up comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Bobby Henline. Go get him, young man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, sit down. We got a show to do. No, I am, in case you didn't notice, I am a burn survivor. Thank you. I've been extinguished for years. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but burn survivors, we have our own special wave. It's not a secret or anything. It's kind of like when you buy a Jeep. You know, you learn the Jeep wave. The day you get burnt, you learn the burn wave. Unless you get burnt at a luau. Now, I'm actually burnt over 38% of my body. And I'm retired military trying to be a comedian. We don't make a lot of money. Like, I'm cheap, right? But I'm so cheap, I expect a discount on my cremation. No, it's a lot of fun. I get to go around, I do the comedy, I get to pay back, pay it forward, doing stuff like this, raising money for the troops, raising awareness all over the place. I've actually gone back overseas 3 times since, doing comedy for the troops. And then just last summer, I went to Nashville for a fishing tournament for wounded veterans. And when I showed up, thank you, Nashville person. But I went to the fishing tournament, and keep clapping because I can't, thank you. Rub it in. That's an old veteran. They all got clapped. I actually showed up to the tournament with the wounded veterans, and I went to check into the hotel. The lady actually asked me, "Are you with the Wounded Warriors?" I was like, "No, ma'am. This is actually a rare birth defect." You see, actually, my mother had to work through her pregnancy in the circus as a fire eater. Right now, she thinks she has the right to complain to me about her acid reflux. No, it's crazy. I was burnt in Iraq over 9 years ago now. It's been 9 years. And I've had 47 skin graft surgeries. Now, I don't know if you guys know what skin graft surgeries are, but basically what they do is they take the good skin, they move it around and replace the burnt skin. Like essentially make a skin quilt out of you. Like for instance, I took my stomach and I put it on top of my head. Now I got to pick lint out of my ears. I get a headache when I eat too much. That's not even the worst of it. For the last 3 minutes, I've been mooning you. No, it's crazy. You know, the term hero is thrown around a lot these days. You always, oh, you're a hero, you're a hero, you're... I know as veterans, we don't think of ourselves as heroes. You know, because I think being a hero is like being beautiful. It's in the eye of the beholder. Right? Because we're no different than you guys. We're no different. Being a wounded warrior is no different than you. The only difference is you put your pants on one leg at a time, we put it on one leg at a time, and then our pants. But being a hero is really, truly in the eye of the beholder. Because, like, if you work at the bank and you're driving home, you see a house on fire, and you pull over and you save that woman from the house, to her, you're a hero. To me, I would call you a hero. But it's in the eye of the beholder, because they're a husband, you're a jerk. He's the one that set the house on fire in the first place. No, I won't lie to you. I will use the term hero if it gets me out of trouble. Like I got pulled over for speeding one day. And the cop's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" I was a speeding officer. You weren't speeding, you were flying. Of course I was flying. That's what heroes do. Apparently heroes can still get tickets. I did get a ticket one time for speeding when the cop pulled me over, and he come walking up to a window, and he's halfway up there, and he said, "So where's the fire?" I'm sorry, sir. Please slow down and have a nice day. No, I love taking advantage of my disabling good looks. And I love messing with people, because being burnt's just like being old. I see some of you understand that. Like, I can say what I want and I get away with it. I can cut in front of the line at you at IHOP or Denny's, and you're not going to say nothing to me. Shh, honey, don't say nothing. He looks crazy. I just love messing with people. Like some lady asked me the other day, "So you're a veteran, did you get hurt in the war?" I said, "No, ma'am. I was an astronaut. First man, never walk on the sun. But I figured it out. Next time, I'm going to do it at night." Thanks to California education, some of you didn't even get that. I know, I grew up in the Bay Area. But you know, I gotta have fun. Like, I'll go into Walgreens or CVS, drugstore, and I'll get a ham basket and full of scar removal. Just to see the look on the cashier's face. "Excuse me, sweetie, you think that's enough?" Now, one of my favorites was 4 years ago. They remade Nightmare on Elm Street. You guys see that, right? I went to movies and I waited till the lights came on at the end. Sweet dreams, everybody. Luckily, they got his heart started. I'd be in jail right now. Hey, you guys are a great crowd. Thanks for supporting us, veterans. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Edward James Olmos was eager to be with you tonight, but he's here in spirit and in this short message.
Hi, I'm Edward James Olmos, and I'm here to say thank you very, very much. I'm downstairs. Yes, I'm at the American Legion, but I'm downstairs. I came here early, actually 2 days early, because I couldn't be here with you today. So I came here early to say thank you, thank you, thank you for coming to assist the Assistance for Veterans organization, an organization that brings so much understanding to the issues of homelessness amongst our veterans. Not only food, not only shelter, but a sense of understanding of who they are and give them a sense of being. I love these people, and I'll be here next year. And I'll tell you this right now, I am so honored to be here at the United States Veterans Comedy Choice Awards. And that to me is the special of all time, because we're going to be able to have fun, laugh. And for all of you that are all over the world listening and watching this, let me just say this, thank you. Thank you so much for your service to our country. You women and men are the reason we have hope. So God bless all of you, and all of you please understand that we're here to have fun. We're here to say thank you. We're here to say especially thank you for the award recipients. I want to thank every single one of them. And this year we're going to have a new one, the Roy Benavides Valor Award. And I knew Roy. I knew him so well. Annette's here tonight. She's here, his daughter, and I love her very much. I've known their family since 1978. That's when I met Roy. And we've been trying to do his life story, and it's been very difficult. Kind of hard to do a life story of a Medal of Honor recipient that happens to be a person of color. Still happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been very, very difficult. We don't have one Medal of Honor recipient of color that has been placed on the big screen yet. But we're going to get there, and I hope to God it'll be with Roy. Roy Benavides is truly a gift, and tonight we're going to give his award out to someone. Let me just say this too. The future is in our hands. We have the way to decide what's going to happen to us. So let's all of us really appreciate the Assistance for Veterans organization and help them. Because without them, there'd be a lot of us that wouldn't be able to understand our lives because of the fact that we're homeless and we're veterans and we've given our lives to this country. So let's give back to them as much as we can. So let's laugh, let's be happy, and remember, I'm just downstairs, but I'm here a couple of days earlier, okay? What can I tell you? Next year I'll be here on time, not early. I love the veterans. I love people in uniform. I think because of you, we have hope. Thank you so much. Edward James Olmos saying, God bless.
I'm so happy to help present the award of the night, honoring the legacy of Army Master Sergeant Roy P. Benavides, a Medal of Honor recipient. President Reagan said if the story of his heroism was a movie script, you would not believe it. And here to help me present this award is the daughter of Roy.
Good evening. Thank you very much. My name is Yvette Benavides Garcia, and I am the proud daughter of Roy P. Benavides, Congressional Medal of Honor recipient. My father is an American icon and a national war hero. He is a hero that he quite often shied away from that title because he didn't feel like he was worthy of it. You see, a hero is somebody who goes above and beyond the call of duty. And in every aspect of the word, he was a true hero. But to him, the heroes were the ones who never made it back, the ones who are lying in their graves. I think it's important that we teach our youth as Americans and as adults of what the true meaning of a hero is. The heroes are the ones who made it back, but yet faced criticism and harsh comments and cruelty and bigotry. They are the true heroes. The heroes are the ones who we are honoring tonight, the ones who are here, but they're homeless. They're trying to find out where their next meal is or where their bed is going to be for the evening. Those are the true heroes. And the heroes are the ones who gave up their tomorrows so that we could be here and enjoy our todays. One of the recipients of my father's award, which is the Roy P. Benavides Valor Award, is a true hero. And you're about to find out that not all superheroes wear capes. In every aspect of that word, he is a hero. He went above and beyond the call of duty. Here to help me present the award is a friend of my father's, General ALFRED Valenzuela.
Thank you, Yvette. What a tremendous honor for me to stand with Yvette. Obviously, I knew Roy, served with Roy, and I helped bury Roy. All soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines bleed red. It's a true story. And there is no greater love than one who gives his life for that of another. You heard the definition of hero as Yvette described it. Roy Benavides was a real hero. I know because I served with him. And there is no better epitome of what this country is all about. And so tonight what we would like to do, and let me turn it over to Yvette. I'll let you do it.
We would like to present this award to one of the comedians here. He is not aware that he is receiving it. But like I said, he epitomizes what a true hero is. We would like to present this award to Bobby Henlon.
Thank you. Yeah, I was not aware. It's an honor to do what I do. I was the only survivor that day, and I try to drive on for them, because if I wasn't the guy that made it, I'd want them to live their life to the fullest. And I get to help other veterans because of that. And it's a gift that God has blessed me with the courage and strength to do what I do. Thank you guys very much. Thank you.
How about a round of applause? Thank you for being here to help us give the first recipient his award. Thank you all so much. Okay, before I turn back, disregard what's going on back here. I forgot to mention one thing, and Yvette and I would like to do this, as well as Alfred and all those who are present, is that we have a few sponsors, and I failed to mention them particularly. If you look at page 5, I believe, it lists all those companies and organizations who gave of themselves, not necessarily monetarily, but moral support. One who sticks out is Coca-Cola, and so we want to make sure that this legacy continues, and I just want to thank all the sponsors. Thank you. Guess who's behind me?
The General. I got his insurance. 1-800-GENERAL now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some celebrities. You'll get these jokes. We have some celebrities here. The Golden Girls. How are you, ladies? How are you? Nice to have you here. Nice to have a lot of celebrities here. One of the Jacksons. I don't know. There's so many of them. Nice to have you here. You know, it's a hair club for men. Ladies and gentlemen, we got everybody here. How are you? How you doing, sir? How are you? You look important. How are you, Haas? How you doing? How's everything? How are you? Nice to have you here. Okay. Jose Feliciano, he's here. Jose Feliciano, hey! I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. God bless you, sir. It takes a lot of courage to wear a shirt like that. Yes, sir. Stand up, sir. Looks like a gardener threw up on you. God bless you, sir. I mean that in a nice way. Oh, here's a man that's taller than his hair. How you doing? How are you? God bless you. What nationality are you? Seriously, I stand up. Somebody tell me, are you Asian or are you a Chicano who's been smoking marijuana? Look at this. Turn around, look at this. I don't know what it is. You know, if Oscar de la, a Marine? All right. If Oscar de la Hoya and the guy from Marine. Are you?
Yes, sir.
I want to see a birth certificate. I don't know about you. God bless you, sir. All right. I can't say nothing about you because you look violent. How are you? How you doing? Nice to have a brother working. All right. Nice to have a brother working. Yeah. Donald Trump ain't going to make you build no wall. No. Black people go, I've been working for 500 years. I ain't building shit. God bless you. Hey, the $20 bill is going to have a black woman in it. Come on, force yourself to be happy. That's right. All I can say, though, African Americans, if you had to pick, you should have picked Beyonce. Yeah. Woo! That girl is fine. She's finer than cat hair. But enough about this. You, sir, how are you? How you doing? I think I saw you. You're the star of that To Catch a Predator. I've seen you, sir. He's got lines like, I don't know, she was 12. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we have a lot of show to go on, a lot of show, folks. I can't stay here long because I get all my clothes at a very exclusive place. It's called Forever 51. I get my shoes at Payless because I'm an ordinary guy. I walked into Payless, I looked at their whole inventory and I said, shit, I'm ready to pay more. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, who's next? This show, because of me, is going long. I apologize, but I don't get to work a lot. I do George Lopez impersonations. Anyways, hey, what? Let's see. Oh, where's my kidney? Come on, he took it from his wife and he divorced her. Come on. When a woman gives you a kidney, you stay with her. I don't care how ugly she is. You stay there. You should see my husband. Oh, he gave me a liver. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of show to go on. You guys are very good. Somebody put another log on the fire because it's really cold in here. This is the American Legion Hall. What's the difference between veterans of foreign wars and American Legion, huh? Come on, you guys should unite and have children. Anyways, I'm single, by the way, ladies. I'm looking at a woman right now. I want you to have my children. They're in the car. You better hurry up and go get them. All right, who's next? Rita. Oh, here it is. It's backward. What am I, Japanese? Here it is. Here it is. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I was just kind of bringing you to a small doll, because this next guy is going to do a great job. This guy's going to be a big star. I'm already dating his sister. This man is going somewhere. Please welcome Eric Knowles. Come on out here. Yeah, baby. Get him, baby. Get him.
Appreciate it. Paul Rodriguez, everybody. What a cool treat. Oh, man, I'm happy to be here. Thank you, guys. My name's Eric Knowles. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 1998 to 2003. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I love that you all just assumed that I did a good job. That's very nice of you. I did an okay job. I don't know. The Marine Corps is no place for a stand-up comedian, it turns out. I got in a lot of trouble while I was in. I got busted down. I lost rank 3 times in 5 years. I got out honorably, all right? Barely. It was close. They liked me. They just had to do their jobs, They were like, that was hilarious, Knowles, but we got to write you up on that one for sure. Like, ha, 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 but, right? I was frowned upon quite a bit. I just could never keep a straight face. The Marines are very professional, I could never keep my face straight. They hated that. The other guys could lock it up, like, here he comes, be quiet. And I'd be like, every time, They were always asking me that question, what's so funny, Knowles? Why are you smiling? I was like, everything around here is hilarious to me, sir. I'm sorry. What's so funny right now? I'm like, okay, how about the fact that you got us wearing these tight little shirts and these short little shorts, and you're making us run around together in the wilderness singing songs about how tough we are. Nobody sees the irony there? That's textbook irony. I'll do it, but let me giggle. It's funny. Right? That's one of the things I really miss the most about the Marines is the running around singing cadence. There's something about it. You get into a rhythm, there's camaraderie. It's hard to explain to civilians. I got this. Don't worry, bro. Let me do the jokes, all right? I think we should run around and sing songs today in civilian life. I think it'd be a good idea. Can you imagine just me and this guy running through your neighborhood? You used to call me on my cell phone. Right? I miss it, man. Me and you, bro. Like, I used to love it. We used to always run around. We'd start with the same cadence. We'd always start. We would get going and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Marine Corps. 1, 2. Give me some more. Marine Corps. Right? Good stuff, man. Right. Only I'd be saying cream corn. Nobody noticed. Just my way of rebelling a little bit. Cream corn. It's true. I used to scream about corn for miles and miles through Camp Pendleton. Just cream corn, right? I love it. I'm so proud of what I did. I'm glad I joined the Marines. I don't think bad about it at all. It was very tough for me, though. I was a fish out of water. I knew when I came to boot camp, my whole life changed. I went from a small town in Texas, and in 24 hours, everything changed. I came to San Diego. I stood on those yellow footprints. They shaved our head. They stripped us down naked. They left us that way for an inappropriate amount of time, I thought. Right? It was like the whole first 4 hours naked as a jaybird, just getting yelled at. Get in that line. Is this the line for clothes? No? Okay, I'm sorry. It was so stressful. The first day was hectic. You remember, it was crazy. They were trying to give us all these impossible tasks. We had to stamp our name on all of our clothes, every shirt and sock and everything. Finally, after this long day, it was bedtime. So the drill instructor says, okay, we're going to secure and hit the rack, put on the following articles of clothing. Right? And he made us put on those tighty-whitey brief underwear and the little green T-shirt. And they made us tuck the T-shirt into the underwear, right? Yeah, I was like, why are you making us be so cute right now? This is adorable. It was like we were a bunch of kids playing Marines in our underoos. Like, we're in boot camp. Yeah. And another weird thing was they had made us stamp our name on the underwear right on the front. Why would you make us put it right there? That's terrible. You know what I mean? We were trying to learn each other's names and stuff. We just got there, you know? Yeah. I remember from 1998, I remember being like, hey, nice to meet you, Garcia. Yeah. He's like, it's Garcia Reyes. I'm like, it wrapped around, bro. I didn't see the other side, so learn your name later. So we finally went to sleep. We woke up the first morning of boot camp. I was the first recruit in trouble. Drill instructor was right in my face. He was so mad just because I had a boner in the morning, you know? Yeah. It wasn't because of anything weird. It was just a fast wake up. I didn't have time to do anything. I wish this was just a story that I go around telling, but this is a memory that I live with. He was so mad at it. He was taking it personal, like I was doing it on purpose at him. You know? He was so mad, he just called me out in front of everybody. Why are you at attention, Knowles? You know? I was like, why are you guys not? It's morning. I'm 19. I'm sorry. This is going to happen. It's true. Right? And when you're different in Marine Corps boot camp, they make an example out of you, right? So he made me stand at attention in the middle of the squad bay with my little underwear that said Knowles on the front. But he made everyone else do push-ups. You know that situation. He's just marching around like, everybody's going to keep doing push-ups until Knowles' boner goes away. Like, that's a lot of pressure for a young man. Right? Just trying to wish him, I'm sorry. That was day one, boot camp. I made a terrible first impression. All the other recruits were mad at me because they had to do 500 push-ups on the first day, you know? The drill instructor was making it worse, taunting the guys. You guys enjoying those push-ups? Well, let's see how Knowles is doing over here. Oh, he's still turned on, boys. I was like, I'm not turned on, sir, but quit breathing on it. Like, back up for a second. Right, you spit when you talk. That's not helping either one of us, sir. All right, so that's what I did for our country. You're welcome. I'm Eric Knowles, everybody. Thank you for your time.
Give it up for Eric! Eric Knowles! Are you guys like crying already, laughing so much, right? Ay, Dios mío, I've been laughing so much myself. You know, one of the things that I love about LA is the diversity, but no one knows where I'm from. They always go, where are you from? Where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Dominican Republic. I'm proud of that. Dominican, Republican. What part of Europe is that? I get that all the time. And you know what? I live in Bel Air. Can you imagine a Dominican in Bel Air? Look at me. I had to dye my hair blonde. The other day, I put an ad for a maid, and I opened the door, and she's like, damn it, you beat me to it. I know. I'm serious. And then she walks right in, and she's like, well, aren't you going to help me? So I'm sitting there scrubbing the floor, you know, while she's smoking a cigarette. Dios mío, mira. But how many single women in the house? Ay, Dios mío. Isn't it tough to be single, ladies? Isn't it tough in this town? I remember when I first got to Los Angeles, I met my first friend, the Grand Snap Diva. She told me that there was this this place full of gorgeous men just like tonight. Gorgeous men wall to wall. And I'm like, oh my God, all I have to do is get there and give it all I've got. Right? Guys, I couldn't believe it. So we get to the Abbey in West Hollywood. Thank you, people that got that. Intelligent people, thank you very much. Gay bar, people. It's like fucking gay bar. Anyway, but I didn't know that. I had just gotten here from New York. So I'm like, I'm going to give it all I've got. So imagine everybody clap, clap, work. Work it, yeah. Do your all right. Can you imagine dancing with the stress? Okay. Anyway, I finally finished dancing. Nobody is looking at me. And then this guy runs across the dance floor. Juan, is that you? And then it hits me. I'm a gay man stuck in Kiki's body, and the bitch won't go to the gym. Up next, speaking of beautiful women, up next we have an actress turned veterinarian turned actress again. Hillary Hickam, for years, was the vet to the stars, treating the pets of such celebrities as Paris Hilton, Chris Isaac, Kiki Melendez. I added that. From teaching veterinary students in Ghana, now this beautiful leading lady is a star on the rise. Please welcome to the stage, Hillary Hickam.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to be at an event that honors people I have envied for so long. I wanted to bring my cell phone up here and show you some of the selfies I got with the men in uniform, but they said no. But let me tell you, I think it was a good thing my boyfriend was here because he's been keeping an eye on me. There are some really dashing men out there. Good idea. Bring my cell phone. Okay, they're going to get it. My family has always been very focused on service. You may have heard of a few of them. My great uncle, Horace Meek Hickam, who Hickam Air Force Base is named after. Very proud of that. Colonel Homer Hickam, who also served in Vietnam, a very famous aviator, probably heard of him. And I would be remiss if I did not mention my maternal grandfather, Lieutenant Aubrey James Denton, who served in World War II and was killed in service. So those men were my living examples of the very, very selfless acts that those of you have performed, and it is an honor for me to thank you for your service. I am even more honored to introduce our next guest who played a hand in liberating Tuscany during World War II, much to the pleasure of all Italian food lovers. It is my honor to welcome our very special guest for the evening, World War II Buffalo soldier, Anderson Pollard. World War II.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you,
Pollard,
everybody.
you are a strong hero, and we are very proud to have you here today. Can you tell us a little bit about your time as a Buffalo soldier in World War II?
As I'm enjoying this show, and this show takes me back many, many years ago when we were pulled off the line and were able to go back to be entertained by USO musicians, singers, comedians. It was a bright time in our life, even for a few moments. This show reminds me of those shows, and it's heartwarming, and thank you to all of you performers, comedians tonight for bringing back such warm, warm memories. Thank you. As practically all 18-year-olds back in 1944, we were all drafted and inducted into service. It changed my life because coming from the North, I had not experienced some of the experiences that I would go through for the next 2 years. They may not be pleasant. Things have changed over the years. These were two contrasting experiences. When I was stateside, I was with the 92nd Division, an all-black infantry unit. We were stationed in Fort Huachuca, left after training, and went to Italy, where we went into the line. In the United States, stateside, I experienced racism,
bigotry, unappreciated, rejected, and it left me, frankly, with a very, very bitter feeling. On the other side, in Italy, when we liberated towns like Lucca, Cerveza, Viareggio, Forte dei Marmi, the citizens there, they greeted us warmly, they hugged us, they felt like we were part of the family and looked upon us as, they called it, liberators. I've been back to Italy for a couple of times, and when I go back to Viareggio and the places where we did fight through, I'm greeted with hugs from families that remember. Every September, there's a reenactment in Lucca of the Buffalo Soldiers liberating that town. Every September. I think that probably the only negative feeling or hurt feelings that I had was when I was wounded, I went to the 33rd General Hospital in Livorno, Leghorn, and I was on a ward with all white soldiers except one other black soldier. We called him Stinkfoot because he got gangrene in his leg and it had to come off. He was the only other black soldier. A group of Red Cross ladies came through with blue bags with certain things in the bag, such as razor blades, soap, toothpaste, and so forth. They went up the aisle and came down the aisle and gave everybody a bag except Stinkfoot and me. A little old lady opened the door, came back, and said, "Put this under your pillow." But otherwise, I think there's been big changes now, and thank God for that. Thank you.
Now it's my privilege to introduce our next performer. She has been in Call of Duty and on Marvel's Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., although seemingly soft-spoken. She served in the U.S. Army as a combat aviation battle captain in both Iraq and Afghanistan. Recognizably referred to as the girl who got chased by a camel spider, or better simply, Captain Katie. Please give a huge welcome to veteran comedian Katie Robinson. Who is she?
All right. Man. Thank you for the warning, guys. Thank you so much for that. But you know, one of the questions that we veterans get asked all the time is, what do you do in the military? And you know, besides being an aviation battle captain, I was a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear warfare officer. Yeah. So I'm sure you could guess my major in college. It was theater. I can just imagine the placement officer when my file came across his desk and he's got to decipher which job we're going to get. And he's like, theater major, because you know he sounds like that. What the heck am I going to do with a theater major? Oh, wait, I know. We'll make her one of those chemical nuclear officers. We'll send her to Iraq to look for those weapons of mass destruction. Maybe she can act like they're actually over there. It's okay, guys. Yeah, they weren't there. I checked. But, you know, one of the special things about the military is, you know, you get to learn a lot about yourself. And, you know, for me, what happened one day, I was mopping the floors of the barracks, and I was taking turns with a soldier, and I'm watching her mop, and I was like, I like the way you mop. See the water go drip, drip, drop. Slide in across the floor. Back it up right to the door. Yeah, I like the way you mop. Just flip it around and flop. Don't have to use a sponge. Just bend right down and lunge. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, and the next day I go into the chow hall, and there's 250 soldiers in there that have to eat at one time, right? You have 5 minutes to get in, get your food, eat it, and get out. And I'm just about to put down my tray full of food when I hear, Cadet Robinson, get over here! And I was like, oh my God. They know I stole 3 brownies, and they're shoved in my pant pockets. My career is over, right? And I walk up, there's a full bird colonel. I was like, yes, sir? And he goes, so I heard you could rap. I'm sorry? He goes, yeah, I heard you could rap. Sergeant Major, drop a beat. Sir, no. I don't know how to rap, sir, especially to a beat, sir. He goes, did you just say no? I was like, no, permission to move around a little bit? He goes, go for it. I was like, okay. Sergeant Major, could you hold my rifle? Thank you. Yeah, we be marching in cadence, patrolling, trying to catch me marching dirty, trying to catch me marching dirty, trying to catch me marching dirty. You see me marching, and you see me marching dirty. They got me low crawling under wires, getting scraped up, but we're still marching dirty. Yeah, the best part about that was the entire room was listening to this, and they erupted. They're like, we be marching dirty, we be marching. Like I said, we didn't have radio. Yeah, but after this, I was designated the cadence caller, and wherever you go in the Army, you have to march and sing cadence, and so, it get a little tedious singing the same one, so I'd come up with a new one every so often, like, if I could only count or column, I wouldn't be so solemn, a half-wit of a brain. I'd be up and I'd be cheery, life just wouldn't be so dreary if we could all just march the same. Yeah, or sitting in a cattle car, man, I wish I could be at a bar. No, in Afghanistan, I came up with a running cadence. It was all the Taliban in Afghanistan. You better run, I'll run my gun. Osama got his licks, he sent SEAL Team 6. You couldn't run faster than their bullet. Yeah, so real quick, I wanted to share a song with you guys, if you don't mind. I don't know if you guys heard of the Westboro Baptist Church, but they're the ones who protest at military funerals and hold up signs saying God loves IEDs and thank God your son or daughter's dead. And well, 2 years ago, the founder of this Westboro Baptist Church, Fred Phelps, died. I know it's very sad. And he died on the International Day of Happiness, which... I think someone has a sense of humor. So anyway, I wrote a little ditty about his life. All right. A little ditty about the life of Fred Phelps. He hated all military and everyone they helped. Freddie went and found the Westboro Church, where they protested funerals of fallen soldiers on their search. Well, I say, oh yeah, karma is strong. You're burned in hell while we're laughing on. Oh yeah, they say that karma is strong. You evil jerk, or where you belong, burn on. Thank you guys so much.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The man that we love so much. We grew up with him. Chimney, do you remember? This is such a special moment. The man that will be receiving our Lifetime Achievement Award. We have admired him all our life. As a senior in high school, our next presenter intended to become a pilot during World War II, but was denied enlistment for being underweight. This is the person that he eventually served as a radio announcer before transferring to the Special Services and entertaining troops in the continental United States. An Emmy and Grammy winner and true Hollywood legend. It is my honor to introduce the great Dick Van Dyke. I can't believe I'm next to you, Dick Van Dyke.
Hi.
Oh, standing ovation, please.
Wow, what a
Please
crowd.
stand.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. I am what's left of Dick Van Dyke. I'm 90 years old and I can't remember anything that happened after 1950. I see some gray hair out there. There must be some guys my age. WW2, anybody out there? Yeah, there's a few of us left, right. I noticed in the program, it says that I tried to get in the Air Force, but couldn't make the weight. That's actually not what happened. I got in. Unfortunately for the military, I got in. You have to take like an 8-hour written test, and I passed the physical, except I weighed 135 pounds, and you have to weigh 141 to get in. So I took the exam like 3 times. Third time, I ate about 4 bananas. And just before going to the weight room, I went and drank all the water I could drink, and I just made it, 141 pounds, and went to Shepherd's Field in Wichita Falls. Anybody ever trained there? It was the Army Air Force back then. Remember that? Yeah, that was a long time ago. But, you know, the military teaches you discipline, organization, self-discipline. I didn't know anything about it before, and I still don't know anything about that. I was not a great soldier. Actually, I went in March of '44, so everything was kind of winding down. Everybody told me that probably the most dangerous job was tail gunner in a B-25 that was kind of exposed. So what happened is they washed out the pilot training program and said, some of you will be going overseas as tail gunners. The rest of you will be assigned according to your abilities. And I went, da, 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 da. Big yellow to the, but I went out with the USO show, and that's how I got into show business, just by pure accident. Yeah, lucky thing for me. Shepherd's Field, Wichita Falls. Nobody trained there? No kidding, did you? Water tastes like sulfur. All we did was drink 3-2 beer for 6 weeks. You know, I want to introduce a guy out here. I've always had an interest in how we become who we are in life. And of course, nature and genes you get from your folks have a lot to do with it. But the experiences you have also contributes a lot to who you are. I want to talk to my buddy, Milo Staley, who's just about had every experience you can have. Milo, would you come up here? This guy's been through more than anybody could stand. Milo Staley. How you doing, Dick? How do you think your experiences changed you from what you would have been, do you think?
It was kind of hard at first. Did 5 combat tours, the first Gulf War, and I came back a little bit different. I couldn't adapt. But I mean, thanks to other veterans, the VA, vet centers, they've helped me. I mean, there was a time that I was also homeless. And people stepped up and helped me to become who I am today.
Yeah, this is a great human being. My good buddy. You were homeless for a while?
Yeah.
Where were you homeless?
Downtown.
Downtown. Go to the Midnight Mission. Everybody know the Midnight Mission? Great place. Well, you mean that's all you're going to tell us? Didn't you remarry the same woman?
Yeah, I ended up getting divorced. I was happily married for 10 years, but I had PTSD. Me and the wife got divorced, and I hit rock bottom.
Get that in there.
Yeah, I hit rock bottom, and One of my nurses that helped me is here in the front. She's right there, Kathy. And 7 years after the divorce, me and my wife got remarried. So we're happily married again.
There's a story, boy. You got character, my friend.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Let me get something for you.
Somebody on the air last night said something I thought was very wise. A veteran should be able to walk into any doctor's office or any hospital and get treatment. There shouldn't be a Veterans Affair. Isn't that true? Not right.
But, it's my honor today to give this
That's
Lifetime
very
Achievement
sharp.
Award to Dick Van Dyke. Not only does he help veterans, but he helps all the homeless. He does a lot to help people. So, here you go, Dick.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, that's heavy. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Hey. I don't have my glasses on. I can't.
God bless you. This is I'm sure you must have a garage full of trophies. You deserve every one of them. On behalf of all of us, for your great service and your years of entertaining, you are the father of everyone who ever thought they could tell a joke. You're the man.
I can't tell jokes.
And look, you could do a lot of things with this. You could say, the first time I was born. But you know what?
This is a very short. Thank you boy, that's heavy. Yeah. Thank you. I thank you very much. And thank you for having me. You want to take a picture of this? Okay, let's go, Milo. Thank you.
It really is an honor. Dick Van Dyke, man, there's just, it doesn't get any better than that. He's one of the greatest entertainers. Anybody see Mary Poppins? Chimney, chim. Man. We had one in the Chicano neighborhood. It's called Maria Le Están Popping. It's a different rating, but you'll get these jokes on the way home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the energy up. Let's keep it going. Because it's not easy, you know, to do comedy at this hour, but this man, who is it, or woman? Yeah, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is very, very funny. One day you're going to tell yourself, I saw him first at the Legion's Hall. You don't believe me? You watch. Please welcome a man who has one name, Darius. Come on, Darius. Darius Cottrell, my man.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you.
Now that's how you dress right there, you know. Look at that. If you don't look good, we don't look good. All right, my man.
I know what y'all thinking, though, right? You see a man, shop suit, black man, Steve Harvey. But no, Steve Harvey wish he had my money. Nah, he would cry. He would really cry. Matter of fact, if I had Steve Harvey money, I would cry myself. But for joy, wow, that went so well when I was talking to my dog. Man, he laughed. Gosh. Anyway, I gotta tell you something funny. I noticed that comedians have the hardest job, especially today. Well, not really, because there's a lot of idiots out there. You know, I was watching the news the other day, and it was this young lady is suing Snapchat. Really? Because their speed filter told her the wrong speed she was traveling at 137 miles per hour. So she freaked out. But she was doing 107. And she's suing them because she crashed. Really? She's suing them? Come on. But anyway, I'm glad y'all laugh at that too. Don't worry, I still get paid. No, I'm joking. But you know what? I'd like to welcome a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps and a member of this post at the Hollywood American Legion, where he serves as Sergeant at Arms. Please put your hands together for a friend of mine, Larry Pitkin, a fellow Marine. Hoorah!
Thanks. Thank you, Darius.
Larry.
It's a pleasure and honor to have a Marine of your experience to introduce me this evening. Thank you very much, and welcome to the famous Hollywood American Legion Post 43.
That's right. Larry, so you are the Sergeant at Arms here at this post. Can you tell us a little about your experience as the member of the Hollywood Post 43?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, as a sergeant at arms at this post, it's my responsibility to welcome all the new members and welcome our guests. So let me just start by saying welcome to all of our guests here to the world famous Hollywood American Legion Post 43. That's right. But most importantly, the Hollywood Post 43 is something that's very dear to my heart. It's helped me reintegrate myself into the civilian world after getting out of the Marine Corps. They're second only after my fantastic marriage. 30 years I've been married. My girl's sitting out there, and I love you, babe. But the Hollywood American Legion Post was the family I didn't know I had when I walked through these doors of this fantastic building, this fantastic clubhouse. And I just want to say, God bless all of our troops that are overseas serving for us and keeping America safe. God bless Hollywood American Legion Post 43, and God bless America.
Yeah! Thank you, Mr. Pipkin.
Thanks, Paul.
Listen, it's been an honor, man.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, the Ruffy boy.
Hey.
Look, our next comedian is a multi-talented performer who really does it all. She's done television, film, stand-up comedy. So let's hear it for Sandy Brown.
There you go, sweetheart. Welcome.
Good evening, American Legion. Hello, Hollywood. The Valley adjacent. How are we? Ow! I was going to wear my boots tonight because I love boots. Even my car has a boot. Anybody? Is that too much? Are we too, No, I just love being out here. This is fantastic. I've entertained troops, and I'm so honored to entertain troops going to Okinawa, Kosovo, Afghanistan, Iraq, and people, and it's such an honor, and people always say, weren't you afraid to go to the war zone? And I said, honey, I'm from South Central Los Angeles. Maybe you've seen it on the news. Being in a war zone, it feels like home, I look at these pictures and I'm like, oh, There's the sound of gunfire and helicopters at night that helps me. It just helps me sleep like a baby. Am I right? Absolutely, absolutely. And so I've been listening to music recently. Beyonce has a new song, and she goes, what's worse, to be jealous or crazy? And I say, honey, you don't have to choose. I've been blending jealous and crazy for years. It's great. It's great. That relationship's not over until I say it's over. Am I right, ladies? You know what's up. You know what's up. I mean, that's how dangerous we are, is that the women, they just lifted the ban on women in combat so that they could be front line. Ow! That's how badass we are as women. They've saved us. They're like, oh, this country's not ready for all that. But now this one is. Go at it, you know? That's how powerful we are, you know? But yeah, I feel like in relationships, it's not over till I say it's over. I believe in taking relationship to the next level. Perhaps you've heard of it. It's called stalking. Stalking is just talking with an S, right? That's how I see it. And I love Facebook. You guys are on Facebook? Yeah, it's popular, right? It's great. I love Facebook because you can stalk all of your exes all at the same time. That's just good time management, right? You know you are. You guys are looking even back at your high school sweetheart going, what's going on with that person, right? I love it. I love it. I can see everything that my exes are doing, all my exes with benefits. I can see all them doing. And I can see them going from, I can even see what they're eating, and then it makes me feel like we're still together, you know? And then I think about it, and it's weird because you get to see too much information about your exes, right? You get to see that they're single, then it goes that they're in a relationship, and you're like, Then you see engaged, and then you see it's complicated, and you're like, oh. That's when you start typing and asking, so how are things? right? Because that's code for, is it done yet? Right? That's when you're sniffing around, because I would never, you guys know me, we go back, what, 20, 30 seconds? I would never break up a relationship, but I will check on one like it's a turkey in the oven. Can I get a witness somewhere in American Legion? Come on now, you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, my stalkers, hello. Yes, that's how I feel. I feel like that's so important, you know. And so I'm rocking the single uniform right now, people. The tight pants, right, ladies? We have so much pressure on women to wear tight clothing. Personally, I like to be shrink wrapped in my jeans. I like to be hermetically sealed and simmering in my juices. Anybody? But guys, you don't feel the same pressure that we do you? No, guys think they can pop on a jersey and automatically that magically makes them athletic. Right? You all have that jersey, you put it on game day and you strut around the house like the captain of the grill. Guys, ladies just want you to know that a jersey is just a muumuu with a number on it. Am I right, ladies? Are you on team Grandma Muumuu team? Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, where are we going to take you today? I love this, these couples together. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah, so it turns out now, they got Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. This is a big deal. This is a big deal that Harriet Tubman's on the $20 bill. It's beyond slavery. For those of you who don't know, Harriet Tubman, my military family, is the first woman to run a successful military raid without the loss of a single soldier. The Union Army called her General Tubman. Give it up for Miss Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. Oh, yes. Swing low, sweet chariot, onto the $20 bill. And you know they're going to have Andrew Jackson on the back, and he's going to be looking over going. But it's okay. And Harriet's going to be going, say what? Say what? I love it. I love it. So we want to thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting it. We love what you do for us. We are so blessed that you suit up and show up every day. Good job. We were talking about fashions, about women. We have to wear the bras because they keep our twins upstairs. Guys don't have to worry about that. Well, some of you should, but no, I can't date a guy with bigger jugs than me. Do you know what kind of jealousy I'll have? Just be like, you know. But that's okay. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting live comedy. My name is Sandy Brown. Thank you. Good night.
Give it up for Sandy Brown. Okay. And up next, I want you to give a great hand for this man. He's our next presenter. He was a former host of HBO's Def Comedy Jam, as well as a popular stand-up comic and actor who has starred in films such as Poetic Justice and TV's ER. Please welcome Joe Torre. All right, Joe.
Hey. What's up? What's up, Q-Dog? What's up with you, my frat in the house? Y'all having a good time? Say, hell yeah. All right. I want to, everybody, just give a round of applause for all the veterans and for what everything is going on for tonight. Show them you love them. For real. And for everybody that put this on. This is the first year of this. It's a hard job. Everybody got a job to do. The cameraman, the sound man, the comedians that come out here and do this. Everybody has a job to do. And everybody that's been in the military, that's a hard job. And the reason why I'm here tonight, because my father served. You know what I'm saying? He did 26 years, 2 tours of Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? God bless his heart. He passed a year and a half ago at the fighting age at 81. He was still trying to go back and fight. I was like, man, for real? I mean, you only weigh 80 pounds. I mean, they put a canteen on your belt, you're going to fall over. You can't go. But he had it in his heart. My brother served also. He retired. He did like 29 years. He did Desert Storm. He did Iraq. He did 3 tours. And, people was following, asking me, well, how come, Joe, you didn't follow in the family plan? I was like, that's the family plan. They go in the military. Nothing wrong with that, because that's dedication. But I was like, who want a job you can't quit? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a real job. And if you quit, they come looking for you. Can't be out in the club dancing and they talking about, there he is. Didn't you get the note? I quit 2 weeks ago. No, you got 3 more years. So, you got to know that it's a dedicated thing that people do. And when my father did it, for real, I had education, I had structure, I had a lot of stuff that, got me to Hollywood. And to be here tonight doing the first comedy awards for this, I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be here. So I thank for you guys to be here because we can't do this without you. So our next performer that's coming to the stage. All right, now, you've seen them earlier together. You already nailed it, singing the national anthem, 5 octaves, all that stuff. You've seen them right now. Welcome to the stage. And I'm supposed to be reading this. I don't know how to read it. There it is right there. Okay. You seen him? I had to remember some of this, but I got it in my head. With his impressive 5-octave voice, he's principal singer on Dancing with the Stars. Please welcome back C.J. Emmons. Let him hear it, y'all.
If this ain't a good time to be proud to be an American, I don't know when it is. I don't know what it is. Are you proud to be an American today? I have 2 uncles, grandfather and a great-grandfather that served. And so I chose to go into entertainment, but but I'm glad to be here. And I wanted to sing this to all of the vets and to let you know that I am so happy to be here because of you. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night to the light up above, to the mountains, to the prairies, to the oceans, wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Yes, let's hear it, y'all. C.J. Emmons, let him hear it one more time. Come on now. Yeah. All right. Let me get back over here and read this right here. All right, our next singer, she's a beautiful model. She's a fantastic singer. Please welcome Thump Records recording artist. Welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Frenchie Maid.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to perform for you guys tonight. I'm going to be singing Last Forever. When the sun comes down and the moon is making its way, for the stars come out before the night becomes day. When we look to the skies, I'm in love to have you here. I feel like I'm alive, wishing this could last forever and ever and ever. Wishing this could last forever and ever and ever. Oh, we can make this last. Oh, we can make this last. Oh, we can make this last. chest beating now against yours as lovers and friends. Breathe me in, our hearts pound, and our planets align right again. When we look to the skies, I'm in love to have you here. I feel like I'm alive, wishing this could last forever and ever and ever. Wishing this could last forever and ever and ever. Oh, we can make this last. Oh, we can make this last. Oh, we can make this last.
Oh, my problem's here, but thank you so much, guys, for your service and services.
Let's hear it, y'all. Frenchie Maid. Oh, my God. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Didn't need no backup dancers. I'm dancing by myself. I'm beautiful. And that was, did y'all like that? Did you feel that? I felt that. I felt that. I felt that. I felt that. A little change up. Say what? Encore, you want her to come back? Okay. I think that's it for her tonight. Give one more time. Frenchie Maid, y'all. Frenchie Maid. All right. Now, next up, I know you're already ready for some more laughter. So this comedian, he's been on BET Comic View. He's been on NBC's About Boy. He performs all over L.A. and the USA. Put your hands together for the hilarious Mr. Wally Edwards, y'all. Let him hear it.
How's everybody doing? Y'all good? Say the young black kid for last. Y'all still up? It's past some of y'all bedtime. I saw Pops back there asleep. Like somebody wake him up. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about me. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm new to California. Nobody told me East LA was Mexico. Nobody gave me no clue. I lived over there. The thing about East LA, one thing I learned about Hispanics like to party. Hispanics party way different than anybody I know. Hispanics have a live band in the front yard. They got a whole live band in the front yard. And they color coordinated. They like a marching band that bitches all night. Doot, 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 doot. You think he stopped? He grabbed the corona, came back, changed the track. Doot, doot, doot. It all sound the same. It was late at night. Then it got quiet. Some people out the window like, man, what's going on? I see them packing their stuff. I'm like, yes, I can get some sleep. Then an F-250 pulled up with a little Spanish lady driving it. The back door swings open. It's the DJ. I'm like, hell no, man. Not at 2 in the morning. He set up just like this. He killed it. I thought he was about to kill it. He set up just like this. Suavemente, bésame. Yo quiero flotitos labios, besadome Travis. Suavemente, bésame, bésame, besa, besa, besa. I'm like, hell no, bro. I don't know what it was, but I had my body doing this right here. Hey! Had me touching myself. True story. Got lonely at night. I knew something was wrong because a rooster woke me up. I'm like, who rooster is this? A goat walked by my window. I thought I stayed on the farm. Ain't know what was going on. It was tough over there. Then when I leave the house, they had this little setup with a fish tank with fruit in it. It had watermelon, pineapple, mango. My friend, I got the watermelon, my friend. I was like, man, I don't even like watermelon. That's racist. He was like, my yap. I don't care what your job is. He tried to sell me church shoes and socks at the same time. I didn't want it. All right, that's all you guys gonna get out of me. My name's Wiley Edwards, guys. Appreciate you for the time. I can't see the, where's the teleprompter? I'm supposed to bring somebody up. This shit's backwards. It is. They sent me on a dummy mission. Where's the teleprompter? Can you read this, sir, for me? You got the glasses on. You can read this for me? That shit in Spanish. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, let's try this again. So, my name is Wiley Edwards, guys, and all right, our next performer, you can see Summer at Country Jam opening superstars like Jason Aldean, here to perform her new single, Where Would I Turn? Please welcome to the stage singer and songwriter, Miss Ashley Marie.
How y'all doing tonight? Yeah! So I hear the talks about big women, by the way, and now I know why I was chosen. Yeah? All right. But for real, it's a big honor to be on the stage performing with such great acts, but most importantly, to be performing in front of such an amazing crowd of veterans, right? And I was lucky enough that two very important men in my life, my grandpas, they flew out here from Minnesota to come and watch me perform, who also are veterans, so that's really special to me. So I think everybody could relate to this song. I'm slowing it down a little bit. It's a ballad, and for anybody who may have lost somebody in the service or sent somebody off and had to say goodbye to somebody who's there now, you'll probably connect to this song. You were always there for me when I needed you to be. You were my sunshine through the rain. You were the joy through the pain. You always knew just what to say when I couldn't bear another day. Gave me hope when hope was gone, and the strength to carry on. But now everything has changed. Suddenly I've been faced with a loneliness that I could never describe. And everything I once held dear has unexpectedly disappeared. And emptiness is all that remains inside. You were the one I could come to whenever I was in need. And you were the one I could run to for a friend to comfort me when I was lost in the night. You were my guiding light. You got me through. Oh, where will I turn when the one who's breaking my heart is you? You always had a special way of chasing all my fears away. You were the shelter from the storm. Only you could keep me safe and warm. You were the one I relied upon, for a shoulder I could cry on. You understood the way I felt, and you were always there to help. But now everything has changed. Suddenly I've been faced with a loneliness that I could never describe. And everything I once held dear has unexpectedly disappeared. And emptiness is all that remains inside. You were the one I could come to whenever I was in need. You were the one I could run to for a friend to comfort me when I was lost in the night. You were my guiding light. You got me through. Oh, where will I turn when the one who's breaking my heart is you? Whenever I needed you, you were there to see me through. Made me feel so alive. Words just could not describe. When I look around, nowhere to be found. I'm lost without you, without you. I could come to whenever I was in need. You were tonight. Who am I gonna lie? You got me, ooh, oh, where will I turn? When the one is breaking my heart, it's you. When the one is breaking my heart, it's you.
What defines a champion? A champion has what it takes to go 5 rounds when everyone else goes 3. They see an obstacle as a stepping stone to the next great thing. They're not defined by the parameters set by others. They see the future and know nothing can hold them back. What defines a champion? The courage to take on the challenge.
You served your country in a time of war. You probably learned a few things about yourself, about being part of something bigger. As a veteran, your life of service has just begun. Help your community, your country, and your fellow vets, and have a good time doing it with people who get you. The American Legion. Be part of the legacy. Share the vision.
Ay, Dios mío, mucha carne, mucha carne. Let me tell you something. That's talent, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that's talent. You know that's talent. Now I'd like to sing a song for you with no talent, so you'll know the differences, you know? I was on Mexican Idol, because I got no job. I'm idle all the time, ladies and gentlemen. The thing that I want y'all to give me some energy, we got some comedians coming up here. This side here looks like you're in a coma. Thank you, Jesus. I'm an evangelist, ladies and gentlemen. You know, folks, raise your hands if you left your personality at home. Come on now. You know who you are. Ladies, raise your arms if you didn't shave this morning. Come on now. Oh, Lord, we got 2 Don Kings right here. Anyways, what I'm saying, this over here, ladies and gentlemen, we have respirators for you in a minute. Don't feel bad about it. How about you folks right here, huh? Come on now. Come on now, I've heard people scream better than that. I gotta take you down to South Central. Yeah, you'll scream. Anyways, hey now, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm not here to make you laugh. I'm here to create racial tension. Because this is what we need. It's always white women, you know, it's always white women. Oh, Lord. You get near them, call the cops. How you people in the back over there? So you do like it in the rear. That's wonderful. That's what I'm just saying. Some of you looking at me like, that ain't gonna go on TV. Ladies and gentlemen, it's jokes like that have kept me on the fringe of success. I want you to come to see my next show. I'm on the corner of Sunset Boulevard. Pimping, baby. I'll be pimping in Spanish. Mira, dame esa tortilla, chica, ¿tú sabes qué? In Spanish, that means, welcome to America. That's right, America, a place where anybody can be somebody if they know someone. If you know someone, you can be something with somewhere. You can do someone, somewhere, somehow, some way. I teach the kind of Spanish that will become helpful to you. Now, the kind of Spanish they teach out there is just nonsense. El lápiz en la mesa. Me llamo Bob. Voy a la biblioteca. You're never going to need that. You need the kind of Spanish that will be helpful. Things like, ay, qué bonita pistola. No te lleves mi carro. That's the kind of Spanish that will be useful. You're out there, somebody's taking your car, you go, me llamo Bob, ain't going to get it. Somebody taking the wheels off your car, voy a la biblioteca. They might get upset and say, you saying I don't go to la biblioteca? Ladies and gentlemen, America is a land, we should all learn our language. They were starting this English only, English only. Remember that? That's nonsense. What are you going to call Los Angeles? What are you going to call marijuana and all the things that we have brought here? What do you call La Jolla? La Jala? It's Los Angeles, La Jolla. Sacramento, San Francisco, the gay saint. San Diego, the surfer saint. Santa Maria, that's what they say when you're having good sex. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have not seen yourselves naked in a long time? Come on, don't force me to point you out. You in the third row. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 61, trust me, there's a rule of thumb. The older you are, the darker the room should be. Let me tell you, you don't want to have them bright lights if you're 61. Oy, Dios mío. Oh, on a hot day, my testicles come out of my pant legs. Oy. I have to wrap them up with duct tape, ladies and gentlemen. You know who you are. It's not easy being old. America does not appreciate the old people. Let's hear it for the old people. Let's not. They've had their last taco. The freeways are too crowded. Time to make room. You know, and my mother's side of the family, they live forever. I had an uncle that died of boredom. We didn't even know he was dead until we wanted him to move the car. We pushed him, he went like that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mind telling you, the career hasn't been doing well. Seems like fame has passed me by, and I don't want to cry, ladies and gentlemen. It was so bad. Last year I tried to sell my soul to the devil. I found him. He's a lawyer in Beverly Hills. I walked up to him and I said, devil, I need you to buy my soul, I told him. He gave me some BS about, I don't have the budget for you this year. Because Bill Cosby took all the money. I'm sorry, is it too soon? See, that's the difference between Bill and I. When I bring a girl home, I don't want her to go to sleep. I got her do some laundry and light housekeeping. Make some tortillas for this boy. Yeah. You don't come to my house, just go to sleep. No. You're going to work for that 20. Especially if it's a black 20. Because a black 20, you're going to work for the black 20. We ain't going to have none of y'all not working. That's why I want more things to be black. Ladies and gentlemen, when I voted for Barack Obama, I wanted a black man. Not half black, I wanted black. Someone who would deal with our enemies around the world in a black fashion. Someone who'd walk up to Putin and go, say what? Someone. Say what? You know. He'd know. Not no compromising. Let me tell you something. Putin, he don't even know that his name is profanity in Spanish. In Spanish, his name is Putin, which means you're a small puto. Not a big puto, a small one. Don't nobody want no small puto. When he goes to Mexico and the Mexican president says, ahora el presidente de Rusia, Putin. Well, we ain't no Putin. Bring on the big puton. You want to know Spanish? That's how you conjugate the verb putin. You have puto, puton, putin. Come on, repita, clase. Ladies and gentlemen, I picked a lousy night to do my live album. Want everybody to know I'm available for children's parties, quinceañeras, and tortilla festivals. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been in front of a lot of audiences. I've been in front of tens of people. The best applause I've ever heard is that tortilla wake up in the morning applause.
Yeah, totally. No, I do.
My mama used to make a tortilla. Oh, Lord. The tortilla is one of the greatest gifts that Mexicans have ever brought to this country. With a little ball like this, you make a big old tortilla like that. My mama would put everything we didn't eat last night and roll it up like a joint. That's why I never learned nothing, because I had indigestion. In North Carolina, they want to have same gender bathrooms. What is wrong with us? Same gender. Let me tell you something. When I'm in the bathroom, I don't care what gender you are. Because if I beat you to that toilet, you're going to want to get out. You don't want to be socializing when Rodriguez gets to working. Lord, no you don't. I'll clear this hall. I use my nastiness to bring people together outside. Yes, folks, it is through my filth that I'm able to bring people together and then boom, apart. I know some of you ain't getting these jokes. Some of you saying, where in the hell did this boy come from? South Central. I grew up in Compton. That's right. I did. I was black most of my life. That's why I have an affinity for black people, because I'm just a shade away. That's right. The darker, the better the soup. Am I right, brothers? No, I ain't gonna say kill Whitey. Let's just knock him out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of racial tension in this country. We got to relieve it. The things that happened in Ferguson, that's got to go away. What's a mother going to think after? She doesn't know if her son's going to come home after committing an armed robbery. What's going on? Come on now, brothers. Y'all were laughing at the white shit. Now let's get it going. There's some for everybody here. You know, folks, the color of your skin is insignificant, like Dr. King says. Unless you're you. Man, I don't know what race you are. You're one of God's experiments or something like that. Like somebody put you in a microwave. Is this on? Look, folks, I'm just here just long enough to have the real funny people come up here, but I'm just testing you. You're a good crowd, all right? I want to apologize for all the things I've said. I don't want no violence. I just, let me just give me a chance to just get in my Volvo and get out of here. You know, you're a wonderful crowd, and we're doing this for our armed forces. Let's not forget, this is for the veterans. It should be a shame. The greatest nation in the world should not have homeless veterans, people. Should not. So I'm going to pass the hat because I'm homeless. She took the house. I got divorced. She took everything. That's the last time I married a Chinese woman. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, who's next?
Charlie Coon.
Pardon?
Charlie Coon.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next young man I've known for minutes. But I'll tell you right now, money back guarantee, he's one of the funniest dudes you'll see tonight, because you're going to give him some energy. Please welcome Charlie Coons.
Hey.
Go get him.
Thank you.
They're good. They're good.
Well, this is embarrassing because I'm not a stand-up comedian. But I just wanted to take a second to say just thank you so much to everybody for having me. I've been hanging out in the bar downstairs, meeting some amazing members and veterans, and it was a super awesome bar downstairs, by the way. Right? Good? And I just wanted to take a really quick second to say me, like so many other people, have friends and family members in the armed forces and veterans. I just wanted to say thank you for doing something that honestly I would be extremely petrified to do myself. So just give yourself a round of applause for that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What an amazing night. So I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to scoot over to my little teleprompter here. Now I'm going to introduce a U.S. Army veteran seriously wounded in Iraq in 2003 during foot patrols. He became a naturalized citizen on Capitol Hill and is also the vice president of Thank a Vet, okay? Which is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eric Castro. What's up, brother?
How's it going?
Good, my man. How are you?
Good, good. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Good. Yeah, we're having an awesome time. So,
thank you. Thank you. You have to sit down now because I want to go home tonight. Paul's taking a little too long, but.
I know, right? That was amazing. So, Eric, I understand that you have an incredible drive towards education. You got your master's degree, right? And we just wanted to take a second. If you have any advice for any soldiers transitioning into civilian life, I mean, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, the advice I would give them is as soon as you know you're about to get out or about a year out, hey, start planning that transition because if you wait till the last minute, it's too late. Once you know you want to get out, start working on the resume, reach out to nonprofits that are out there that are willing to help you out, like Thank a Vet. Work on the resume, work on your skills, because military language and civilian language, two different things. Thank a Vet and other organizations, too, are willing to help you make that transition. And just be prepared. Make sure you're ready to get out to the civilian world, because it's tough. And make sure you know what you're going to be doing. Once you get out and either you're applying to a job or getting ready to go to school, make sure you know what you want to do.
That's awesome. Yeah, using your resources, reaching out. Yeah. You know, people who need help, there's plenty of people there to give it to them. And I really appreciate that. That's awesome, man. Yeah, another round of applause for Thank a Vet, Eric Castro. That's fantastic. All right, you going to help me out? We're going to introduce our next comic, somebody way funnier than we are.
Yeah, a lot funnier. I actually met his wife. She's not here, but too bad she's not here. Funny guy.
He's an amazingly funny guy. Okay, we're going to introduce our next comic. He's been in way too many TV shows and movies and commercials to even mention. Little side note, I'm sure one of these days he's probably going to play a brother of mine in a pilot somewhere. Let's give a big, warm welcome to Will C.
Thank you.
Keep it going for Eric and Charlie right there, guys. So here's the deal. I'm actually a veteran myself. Thank you. I actually served in the Air Force, the Marine Corps, and the Army, believe it or not. I know that's probably confusing for most of you. Come on stage and I say that and then you just stare at me. Like that guy served our country. Looks like our country served him. Like seconds, he is chubby. Yeah, I put on some weight after I got out of the military. I have. And it sucks too because I get a constant reminder of it all the time. My wife is 6'2", smoking hot. Didn't know me when I was in the military. So all we have is old pictures. Loves pulling those old pictures out. It's like, hey baby, huh? Hey baby, hey soldier boy. What happened to this guy, huh? What happened to this guy? I'm like, that guy, he went MIA. By that I mean McDonald's, IHOP, Arby's, he's never coming home. Like you can sing the song, say the prayers, he's not gonna make it. POW, baby, pizza or wings? Pizza or wings, what do you want? What do you want? POW, putting on weight, right here, right? I am putting on weight. I'm back at the house, I'm getting ready to come here tonight. I go to put on those wife beater tank tops, end up looking like a sports bra. This is when you know you're really putting on weight. Can you guys all see this tattoo? Can you guys all see it? Yeah? It used to connect. You bust out of a tattoo, things are going wrong in your life. That's all I'm saying, all right? And all my friends are like, Will, just work out, man. Just work out. You'll lose some weight. So I'm working out. I'm working out right now. I'm doing Kegels. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I never felt tighter. You know? Like I could lift the toilet seat without using my hands, and that is pretty tight right there. Pretty tight. I am trying to lose weight. Like I'm going to the gym now. I'm not actually going inside yet, but I am going. I'm going. I like to stand outside and show people what can happen to them if they don't go in. That's kind of my deal. No, I got kicked out of 24-hour fitness here in Los Angeles because I guess those little things on the treadmill, that's where you're supposed to put your bottle of water, not an ashtray, all right? They will kick you out for smoking in the gym. They do not like that. My gym is all glass, sits directly across from McDonald's. Every time I'm on that little sit-up machine, I got to come up and see $2 bacon McDouble. We brought the McRib back. Here's a Shamrock Shake. I've gained like 15 pounds since I got that membership. Not cool. All right, not cool. There's not even an elevator in my gym. Like, who doesn't put an elevator in the gym? I worked in with these guys on legs. I don't know what exercises we were doing, but when I got to the stairs, my legs didn't want to work. I had to take my towel, ride it down the stairs like it was a toboggan. I got out to my car, I dropped my keys, they go under my car, had to call AAA to come get me. Guy shows up, he's like, you want me to get your keys? I'm like, no, I want you to put me on that flatbed and drive me home. Crazy, man. It is weird when people find out I served in 3 branches. They're like, did you retire? Did you retire from the military, Will? I'm like, no, I started telling jokes and I got out, whatever, you know. But then they're like, well, you could at least come out and got like a government job, Will, you know, so you could get that pay. Like you could have been a postman, maybe worked the Border Patrol. I'm like, the Border Patrol? Like, you don't put the fat guy on the border, all right? I know we've all had Mexican food. It's delicious, all right? You come at me with some tacos, maybe a churro, I'll be like, welcome to America. Have a good time there, mijo. All right, leave that carne asada right there. Crazy, man. I go down to Camp Pendleton. I go down there and get my hair cut. I went in there to get my hair cut. This guy was paying for his. He just got a high and tight. And I looked at him like, you a Marine? He's like, hoorah, you're a Marine? I'm like, Semper Fi, brother, Semper Fi. Then he looks at me, he's like, are you still active? What, like sexually? What are you talking about here? I'm like, Desert Storm, 2 tours. Did that. Okay, that'll drift through the crowd here in a minute. That was funny. I love doing this. I actually founded this group called the Veterans of Comedy. We're all military veterans that are now stand-up comedians, and we travel the world performing for the troops. That's what we do. Thank you for that. Thank you. I know you guys got to see one of our members. Eric Knowles was up here earlier, and he's one of the members of the Veterans of Comedy as well. We just got back from a 4-week tour over in the Middle East. We actually flew into Turkey, dropped down into Africa. We're all over Africa. We went to Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Bahrain, Dubai, London, back to Los Angeles. Crazy 4-week trip. Got to go to a village in Africa called Dorzi, Africa. Sits on top of a mountain. They don't let anybody come there, but they invited us. The guy, we were talking to him in a pub. He goes, I'm the prince of Dorzi, Africa. I'm like, sure you are, buddy, sure you are. Then he pulls out his money and he's on it. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we go to this village, and they take our clothes, and they give me this leopard-skinned outfit, and I look like Fred Flintstone. And then we danced with them, and we ate with them, and then we drank with them. And they make this stuff called honey wine, and I forgot where I was at. It's 140 degrees there. I took my clothes off. They started calling me White Ghost, and I'm like, it's the biggest one I got. Whatever. I'm now banned from Dorzi, Africa, which makes 2 places I'm banned for life. The other one is the water park over in San Dimas. If you don't want me getting drunk, don't have the swim-up bar. That's all I'm saying, all right? Whatever. But I do. I get to travel all over the world and do this. I get to visit exotic cities like Hollywood, exotic here. I was just in Kentucky doing shows. I flew into Kansas City. I rented a car. I drove to Kentucky. All of a sudden, I see the sign that says rest area, 3 miles ahead, vending machines. I'm like, great, I'm thirsty. I get up to this vending machine. There's a sign above it that says, these machines are owned and operated by the Kentucky Council for the Blind. I'm cool with that. I am. What I'm not cool with is when I put my $1.50 in the machine, I push water and get a Sprite. You can't let the blind people load the machines, folks. That's all I'm saying, all right? That's all I'm saying. After my show, we all go out to this bar. This bar is packed. I'm headed to the restroom. I bump a guy on a pool table. Guy turns out, he's like, man, I'm going to kick your ass. I had $5 on this game. I'm like, five whole, like your whole trailer payment? Seriously, on one game? Like this guy was just about to punch me. Then all of a sudden the DJ's like, everybody to the dance floor for the electric slide. This guy looks at me, he's like, I'll be back. He's on the dance floor the whole time. He's like, no, 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 no. I'm like, does he want to have a dance off? I gave the DJ $20. I'm like, play the Macarena the chicken dance. I'm winning this. I got this. I tried to get cigarettes in that bar. I put my money in the cigarette machine. I pull Marlboro. Now I get my bottle of water. Guess they're everywhere, man. How we doing here? Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Cool. I'm going to go. I don't care. Hey, if Paul can do an hour and a half up here, I can too. So whatever. It's fun. I do got to get out of here. Before I go, I got to know, are there any people with kids here? Are there any parents in the crowd tonight? Yeah? Crazy. I have 2 daughters, believe it or not. I have a 13-year-old daughter, and I have an 18-year-old daughter. 13-year-old daughter, beautiful, very pretty. Dumb as a box of rocks, but she's very pretty, all right? 18-year-old daughter looks just like me. No, you don't get it. She looks just, like her beard's a little thicker, but other than that, she looks just like me. Like we're all gut, no butt, pants just kind of creep up our crack. She made the cheerleading squad this year for her freshman year in college. I'm awful proud of her, I am. I guess they needed a base or something to build a pyramid on, I don't know. But
Alfred, is there real food?
I had to buy those sweatpants to say cheerleader on the butt. I'm like, I'll buy them for you, but you got to go in the dress room, try them on. She comes out of the dress room, she turns around, she's like, hey, Dad, what do you think? I'm like, I think they say cheddar. Guys, I'm Will C. Thank you very much, guys. You've been a lot of fun, man.
Hi, guys. Are you excited? We got one more comedian, then we're going to give out the awards. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us. I want to bring just real quickly someone that has been supporting the event. Jimena Valero, a designer. Look at her. Isn't this gorgeous? She has helped tonight to design and to give everyone part of the show. So please check her out at jimenavalero.com. And we are very proud of our Mexican. You see, Mexican are not just drug dealers and rapists. They are also designers. They're also designers. I love you, Jimena. Thank you for helping everyone tonight. Okay, up next tenemos a una persona that I love. This man is from my part of town, the East Coast. I want to bring up this comedian. It's a New Jersey bad boy, and he actually might run for president of the United States. It can't be any crazier, could it? Please give it up for my buddy from the East Coast, Mike Marino.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very much. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for all this incredible entertainment? Is this unbelievable? I'm so happy to be here. Nothing like saving the Italian guy from New Jersey for last. That's a little messed up, isn't it? But like she said, I am from New Jersey, and I am running for president of the United States. And the only reason why I decided to run is America needs me. I got a lot of great ideas. I'm not going to do 4 years in the White House. I ain't got that kind of time. 3 months, straighten out everything. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to relocate the White House from Washington to this place. Who's going to know where we are? And if somebody from a foreign country wants to bomb us, they can't, because they can't get a parking spot. I think I'd make a great president. I would deal with things a totally different way, like this whole problem with ISIS. I would take care of that. You wouldn't know what happened, but it'd be solved. You understand? Then they asked me in a big news conference, like, Mr. President, you took care of the ISIS thing. What happened? I'm like, don't worry about it. Yeah. You just go enjoy the gas prices at 32 cents a gallon now, okay? I mean, they think it's great we got Osama bin Laden a long time ago. That was great. But if you ask me, it took too long. Spent too much money trying to make that happen. If I was the president, no Army, no Navy, no Marine Corps. You guys stay here. 2 hitmen from Jersey be back in 24 hours. And they'd have found bin Laden. They'd have walked right into his cave like it was a hit. Osama. How you doing? You pull up a rock. I want to talk to you about something. You comfortable? I'm already mad at you. I had to get up early this morning to come here. You know how far you live from New Jersey? I tell you what, Ben, you sit still. Here's what we're going to do for you. Hey, Vinny, hit him with the bat. Is he dead? Good. War's over. Steal the rugs. Come on, let's get out of here. I just finished my 15th USO comedy tour. I went to Afghanistan, Baghdad, Kuwait. I went to go entertain the troops, and if you guys all remember, when we first went to war out there, France didn't want to help America. You remember that? France didn't want to help America. So I told the troops we had an Italian president running the country, and France didn't want to help America. He'd have cut the head off the Statue of Liberty and sent it back to France as a warning. Come on, people, think about it. Imagine the French ambassador seeing the head of the Statue of Liberty come floating back in on a boat. But no body parts, just the head, all twisted with an ice pick in the eye. That's sending a message. I think we need all leaders to scare people in foreign countries because we're afraid of them sometimes, aren't we? Aren't we afraid of them? Like this guy in North Korea with his weapons of mass destruction. If I was the president, wait till you see what happened. Get him on the phone with me. I'll call him right up from here in the parking lot from a payphone. I'd be like, hey, North Korea guy, how you doing? Yeah, listen, I'm the new president of the United States. Huh? No, you don't need to know my name. And you ain't gonna know where we are either. We moved. First of all, let me tell you how much I hate your haircut. You listening? And I hate your video, the Kundum style video. I hated that. You think you got weapons of mass destruction? We got 10 times more than you. In fact, we got so many, we gave them away to a place called South Korea. Click. Come on, we owe China a lot of money, and you know what we did? We sent over Hillary Clinton to talk to those people. I wouldn't do that. I'm the president. I would go. You could trust me. I know what I'm doing. I wouldn't go alone. A couple guys. I'd walk right into his castle, be like, China guy, I want to talk to you. Come here. Oh, like you know his name. I'd be like, China. Then I turn into Robert De Niro. I'm hearing things. I'm hearing things. You know this money you say we owe you? Yeah, well, we don't owe you no more. Hey, this could work. The Italian way, the mobster way. I like California, but it's a little different from us Italian people when we get out here. The way everybody drives. Nobody lets anybody merge. You ever notice you're in bumper-to-bumper traffic? You make eye contact with another driver. He'll pretend he didn't see you looking at him. You're in your car. You're like, hey, what do you think? Can I come over? He's like, nah, I didn't see you looking at me. I'm very focused on going absolutely nowhere. But sometimes you put on your signal and somebody will move into your blind spot to block you. That's why I don't signal. I don't want nobody knowing what I'm doing. Sometimes I signal right and I move left just to be an asshole. I laugh every day, folks. I find comedy wherever I go. If you're ever in a bad mood and you don't know what to do with yourself, do what I do. You ready? Smoke a joint and walk inside a Walmart store. There's your entertainment right there. I go to Walmart like it's a movie theater. I bring popcorn and candy. I'll sit in Walmart for hours looking at other people going, my life ain't that bad. This is fantastic. You ever go into Walmart, buy things you didn't go in there for? I went into Walmart to buy toothpaste. They came out with a lawnmower and a shotgun. I don't even have a lawn. I'm like, it's on sale. I'll cut somebody else's lawn. And now you can see a doctor at Walmart. Let that marinate. Why is that doctor working at a grocery store? Who walks into Walmart and says, you know what, I don't feel good. I think I'll see a doctor here at the Walmart. Heard he's in aisle 3 by the fruits and vegetables. I even met the doctor. I said, how long you been a doctor at Walmart? He said, 6 months. I said, what'd you do before you were a doctor? He said, I was a cashier. I like California. I actually used to have an accent from New Jersey, but after living here 2 or 3 years, I ain't got it no more. Take your time, late night crowd. Don't save me for last. I'm stealing somebody's car. I'm going to go home and visit my family next week, and I can't wait to go there. You guys remember the game Clue when you were younger? You remember that game Clue? We didn't play that. No Italian family plays a game called Clue. Could you imagine us playing Clue? Who did it? I don't know. I didn't see nothing. I'm Mike Marino. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you.
Guys, it's almost over. We're gonna have an after party, and I heard there's a lot of food and a lot to drink, so we're gonna have a great time. Everybody's hanging out with us. Up next, the reason that we are here is because of our next presenter. Here's a Vietnam War veteran and first vice commander of the post of the Hollywood. Oh, there he is. You scared me, Jen. He is from, oh, this is your place.
I love you.
Isn't this your place?
This is my place. I've been here for 4 decades.
Put your hands together for Timothy Shaner, right? Did I say it right?
Yes,
Because I'm
ma'am.
Latina, you know? The other day I was,
you're going to love what I'm going to talk about.
Do you know, I just realized I have an accent. Ever since I started using Surrey, I have an accent. I said, can I go to Huntington Park? And she said, hunt the bitch down. No, I'm like. So anyway, obviously I have an accent, but do you understand me?
Comprende.
Ay, qué bueno. He's a
Sí.
cute gringo here. So, oh my God, we have so many things we wanted to ask you. Tell me a little bit about, you were involved with the search and rescue missions in Cuba and Key West. How was that?
I'm so proud today to know that we have a relationship with Cuba that we've never had in 50 years. I was 18 years old, and I was down in the water helping these Cubans that were trying to get out of Cuba in small rowboats with their children, helping them get into our lifeboats and bring them on board to our ship. And it was an experience I can't even begin to tell you about at that age, to have no idea what freedom really is.
Exactly. And that is awesome that you are being part of changing history. This is awesome.
Yes. This is an awesome event. I have to thank all the people that have put this together. Our 2 hosts, Alfred and the General, are just
Alfred
amazing.
Perez,
This is a magical
really
evening.
hard to
This
put it
is
together.
totally
We love
a
you,
magical
Alfred.
evening. Thank them, and thank all the staff and all the people that have helped put this together, and the wonderful talent that we've had here. Can we give them a really big round of applause? Come on, I want to hear it loud. Loud, that's it. Welcome to Hollywood Post 43, a historic monument.
And next year, it's going to be bigger and better. We're going to have
Absolutely.
so many great comics here, like tonight. I am so glad. You have been an amazing audience. And now we have the choices are coming up.
Uh-oh.
So now, Mr. Valenzuela, General, stop flirting over there. General Valenzuela, get your butt over here. Get up here, Mr. Valenzuela. We have the names of the winners of the U.S. Veterans Choice Awards. Would you do the honors of reading the names, so that we can give our awards to our awesome veterans?
And by the way, I'm not.
You are perfect size for me, boy. Look at this, perfect.
I'm not overweight, I'm under tall. But if this cha-cha took her heels off, I think we'd be the same size. Okay, we're the winners.
Oh, okay. So I think the first winner, is it Timothy? Okay, the first winner of the U.S. Veterans Choice Award is Eric Knowles.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And right now we have a special guest with us to help us hand out our final comedy award for the evening, a retired Army veteran who today is the president of Thank a Vet. Don't let his disability fool you, as he takes his work very seriously and never gives up. Okay, I'm too drunk. Please welcome Sergeant Major Jesse Acosta. Sergeant Jesse, you have been through so much. Oh my God. You are such a dedicated man of the Army. Why did you feel, I'm sorry? That's Valenzuela, that's right, Valenzuela. General Valenzuela. Are you touched?
I'm floored. First of all, I'm like, what am I holding, right? Hello?
You're not holding my boob, so don't get excited, okay? That's not my boob.
The way we can see is, you know, but no.
I think you see, you knew exactly where my boob was.
Nice try, buddy, nice try. I think you can really see, I really do.
Did you notice how he knew exactly where my
Yeah, he did.
Okay, go ahead.
It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you, my brothers and my sisters, those of you who have served. I served this country for 34 years, and at the end of my career, I get hit by a bomb. What a way to go, right? So, but nevertheless, despite my injuries, I'm not here to sit down and cry and talk about my injuries. What I've done is turn this thing around, and I'm here to help you all. I run a nonprofit called TAV, Thank a Vet. And who you saw up here earlier, Eric Castro, Sergeant Castro, he's my VP. Also, Patricia Hall, the Marine USMC, right? Told her story. She's my outreach director. Evelyn Mack, who just escorted me up here, was with me, by the way, when I got hit by the bomb. So I have a...
I am honored to be standing next to you. We don't realize how important it is to love our veterans. What you do for us is unbelievable. That's why anytime someone calls me to be part of something for veterans, I am here for you. I love the United States veterans, and we all must do everything to help them and support them.
So with that said, I am deeply honored and humbled by this award. I had no idea this was going on. Believe me, it's not planned. I'm not running the show here. But I want to give thanks to Major General ALFRED Valenzuela, KIKI here, the entire staff that put this together, and those of you that came out for this show. You know, I just want you to chant if you would, please. TAV, TAV. TAV, TAV. That stands for Thank a Vet, TAV.
That's right. Thank a Vet every day. It is now the time to bestow the final award of the night, the U.S. Veterans Choice Comedy Award for Best Comedian, as voted by the U.S. Veterans, and the winner is, drum roll please, drum roll, Bobby Helen. He's coming. Yeah, and that's it, people. We can party now. We can get drunk. We can party. Bobby Henley, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It means so much. This award comes from the veterans. Other veterans voting for this is the biggest thing that could happen to me. It's the biggest honor ever to have veterans telling me this. You're my brothers and sisters in arms. Thank you for your service. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. This award really means a lot to me. I've spent most of my career entertaining the troops and trying to give back to our veterans, and this is just a little bit of attaboy for me. So this is really what I love. Thank you so much.